Hello everyone. My name is Linda Gunner. I am the CEO and the founder of Linda's Perfection Creations. Linda's Perfection Creation is an event planning and wedding decor company. We cater to small and large events in and around the Philadelphia area. We do full service, partial, month of coordinations. We do custom events. We do planning aspect different. We do decor aspect. We do destination wedding. So pretty much in a nutshell, anything that need planning in decor, we handle it all. We can do the planning separately, we can do the decor separately, as long as the budget is right and all the moving part is together. Even if you don't have it together, we can put it together and we can make it right. So today I was going to talk about a new scam that I seen trending around. I really wasn't going to say much, but when I seen a fellow wedding planner that posted something, a very successful wedding planner, um, that actually was a victim, well, almost became a victim of that, um, I decided to speak on it because I seen it happen. Well, and we've been in the business for a while. Any true professional um, know there's a lot of people constantly every day that are trying to scam, trying to do things, and people are people, and sometimes we lose track on certain things in our hiding senses. And sometimes people have a way to get into us that sometimes we don't know. So I just want to speak up on it, and I hope it help you or help everyone to watch it because now, especially since COVID hit, people are broke. People are doing a lot of things just to get money from people, and it's wrong. But you know, if I can do anything in my part to help, I will help. Um, as I talk about it, I won't go in detail. Reason being because I don't want to give them some heads up, certain things that they might be able to do differently to scan people. So I will be very coded as I give certain details about it, but I still will talk about some the scan that they are doing. So right now, and this is I saying it, and even me personally, I see multiple people contact me with the same line, and but what's funny is that as a planner with the years of experience that I have, I can decipher truth to see if a client is serious, if a client's not. I can, by talk to you, just asking you a few questions, I can know that information for you. And also to, also for my background, um, many years ago, before I became a planner, I worked for United Nations and I also worked for Aetna. So I have a business management and a marketing and globalization management background. So I, have high, I would say, a little heads up on a lot of things that some people may not. I'm not saying that, but it's just certain things that I, look what to look for, especially on my background with the UN. There's certain things that I look for um, that I pick up, and I'm grateful for that. So for example, like you have, I was trying to, that's why you guys see me keep trying to look at the screen. I was trying to put up the message that it sent. So pretty much how they work is that you have somebody contact you, and most of the time is a guy with a guy name, or um, I said, I'm trying to plan the event, but it's how they say it. And for me, with the first few words when a parent's saying something, and this is where I say I'm going to get coded, I can automatically know if it's a scam or not, or if that person is serious, I should say. So they'll ask the question and say they looking, and once you start to ask different question, and then the question is about where's the location, what, because for me, I don't care how much your money is. One, I want to make sure if you contact me for anything in general, I want to make sure I can even do that event, because even if you pay me $1 million or 500 mil or $1 billion for that event, if I have something in the books, I have something in the books. I cannot cancel my client just to do another wedding. That's bad for business, because they're going to see me and they're going to know, because they're going to know that, oh, Linda canceled my business to do something else. And business wise, that's the wrong choice. So the first thing is I need to make sure if you even have that event date available. The next thing is that if the aspect of your wedding is something that I want to take, if those things doesn't fall in line, I don't care how much money you presenting to me, it's pointless. So, you know, you come up with a same amount of money. To them it might be, sometimes they will come up with like, oh, I have a wedding, I'm planning a wedding for 70,000, 100,000, or sometimes even 50 to $60,000. But this is the thing: the average cost of a wedding for that size is more than that. I'm not gonna give the amount, but it's more, or be like maybe for 300 people or 200 people, and it will list in detail of everything that they're trying to do. Well, so there are a lot of things that's wrong with that. And this is another thing too. I'm not going to go in detail because I don't want people using the information that I said to scam people. And they will try to, let me see if I can put up a message here. So they will come at you with different tools, and it will list, go in detail, like, the amount of people, the amount of food they want to cater. They even list the food that they want. Okay. Most people that I know in my years of experience that are planning a wedding, it's challenging. I'm not saying it doesn't happen for them to have those information, or for them to know, um, every aspect down to detail. Even if they do, that's not so. Especially when you just come to somebody for a service. If they're setting question, if they don't ask you, you don't answer, and that's just human in general. If somebody doesn't ask you for certain details, you don't give them certain answer. And then another thing that I do is especially the location. One, this is another thing, again, I'm going to be very selective of what I say. There's certain location that they may tell me off the back, based on my experience working with those vendors, or based on my experience of how those vendor works. I automatically know that story is a complete lie. So one thing you need to do is surround yourself. That's why I say I surround myself with licensed professional people who are professionals. So even if I work with them or not, I have to know things that are going on within my surrounding. So if you come to me and tell me certain thing about a vendor, about a photographer, or something else, I 100% not may not know that person, but I know what it is required. I can know if you're lying or telling the truth. There's certain services you're going to tell me that that person said they're going to charge, or they're going to pay for, or they're going to do. I can automatically know it's a lie. Unless it's somebody that you find from Mr. Horrible DJ of horriblephotographer.com. And so for no means for anybody, I'm just saying, I'm just using general misshorribleplanner.com. Then you will be able to get that information. But there's no professional in certain aspect that will tell you those things that's available. So those are the things I want you to watch. And when somebody come up to you and tell you about the services that they are offering, or services that they want you to offer, or things that they want, make sure you're asking the right questions. Because if you ask the right questions, you're gonna get the answers that you need. Don't jump to the gun because they're telling you amount of money is gonna, and I understand sometimes people see the money figure and it just be like, oh my God, it's a lot of money. Because what they do is that they come to you and tell you they want these services. And then as a planner, and this is what they did to somebody that I don't know personally, but I have, in the same surroundings. They tell you to want these services, and then they tell you to sign a contract. Everything moves pretty fast. They sign a contract, they pay for the services through by credit cards and everything like that. And then in certain aspect, luckily for that person, after they pay with the credit card, she kind of, something, that another thing that transpired, that she kind of automatically knew it was a scam, so she actually automatically refunded all the money back to the card. And now they are constantly stalking her and saying they want her, the card is not working, they want her to refund the money to a different card. So pretty much what they do is they come to you with the service, they pay you, and then get you to refund the money, but they don't want you to refund the money to the card that it took it from. They want you to refund it to a different form of payment. So in the end, they just scam somebody to use somebody's credit card and use you as the middleman, unknown to you. You put in that information into another account, and you just accomplish pretty much that without you knowing that you literally was the cause of somebody else losing out 50, 60, 70,000 dollars, sometimes even more money because of that. So this is the new scam that they're doing. So I'm just gonna read something that somebody said, because I know I got the first few minutes here. um okay, so he contacted me. He said, Good day. I would like you to handle our wedding event for us. Kindly get back to me as soon as possible so we can get the price and payment options. First of all, automated. That's a scam. Ain't no person automatically going to want to pay you. I don't care how good they are. I don't care how much $1 million they want to know what you have to offer. If they refer to you, they want to know. So, and then another thing is like the facility they told me, I knew the service. I asked what's kind of, because I already knew that was a scam. But what's the facility? Once they told me the location of the venue, I knew that was a lie because they're setting details and things that they said it was a lie. What's your budget? They said, oh, our budget was about $80,000, and they're trying to finalize with the vendor. Okay, you just said in a prior finalizing with a vendor, your wedding is in a certain amount of time. Your wedding is supposed to be in October, and you are just finalizing with a venue right now, and you literally hasn't signed any contract, but you are 100% sure you're going to have a wedding at that venue. So there's a lot of things to look for. Like I said, I'm sorry I can't really go into it because the reason is that I don't want to end up saying something that end up giving them an opportunity to use that on people. But I just want you to watch out for scam. And when I said, it was funny thing, I replied and I said, I laughed. I said, thank you. I won't be able to plan your wedding for any future events. Next time, make sure when you are going to scan somebody, make sure you ask the proper questions and answer things correctly. And he said, scam? You think I want to scam you? I'm surprised. Well, we'll look for another event or a vendor. I didn't say anything. So then I came back there. I said, do you want to know where you made your first mistake? He then go ahead and said, mistake? Okay, tell me. If you're not a scammer, why do you want to know what mistake that you made? So, there's a lot of things, and I haven't responded. I just blocked the information since. And so, but they are really reaching out to people on Facebook, and they'll try to throw all kind of money at you. And even when they told me the budget, I just put an obscene amount of price on there. And it was like, oh, that was a minimum, but we can definitely. And then it came back kind of offer over budget what I said. So watch out for certain things like that. But once again, my name is Linda Gunno. That's all for today. Thank you and have an amazing night. Bye.